everybody, it's Justin Shackle with Yankees On Demand, presented by AT&T. We're hanging out here in the Yankees dugout with Carlos Beltran. Carlos enjoying a fantastic first half here in 2016, and I think if I asked you what the key has been to the first half, you'd probably say something along the lines of you being healthy. So, have you done anything different when it comes to taking care of your body day to day this season?
Well, not really, honestly. I've been healthy for the most part. I think what was important for me was being able to turn the season around last year. After I had my first bad month, and I was able to turn the season around. I made a few adjustments at the plate, and I was able to, basically sit in my back leg and try to stay in the middle of the field. I was consistent for the most part the second half, and when I went to the offseason and spring training, I felt like I didn't have to work as hard as I normally work to try to find my swing, because I went to the offseason with basically that mentality, that feeling, and and that's basically has been my approach since the season started. Trying to sit in my back leg, try to stay in the middle of the field, try to make contact in the inside part of the baseball, and thanks God I've been getting good results. So for the most part, it's just being consistent with my approach.
So if that same approach has been there, how do you explain the power increase? Because you had 18 home runs all of 2015, and you're already up to 19, and we're not even through June yet.
Well, you know what? I have never considered myself a home run hitter. I always consider myself like a line drive hitter. And when I make contact well, I know that I can hit homers. Basically my career has been like around 25, 28 homers guy throughout my career. So that's not basically my approach at the plate. My approach at the plate basically is trying to put good at bats, quality at bats, and give myself a chance to get in the base path for the guys behind me.
When Alex Rodriguez went on the disabled list earlier this season, it gave you a chance to be the DH pretty regularly. What did that do for you?
Well, you know what? Being a DH of course, is going to save your legs, because you're not in the field. You're basically hitting and going back to the cage and trying to work in your approach and trying to work in your swing.
What's it like DHing for you? Because a lot of players say they get antsy, that they don't feel like they're playing a full game.
Well, for me, I've always been a guy who always played in the outfield. So when I'm playing in the game, I feel like I'm in the game. When I'm in DH, I feel like I'm not in the game, other than when I go to hit. But I guess at one point in my career, I have to consider that, and once I consider that, later on in my career, then I will need to find an approach and a routine where allow me to be active and at the same time to be productive in the field.
All in all, in the field, especially at the plate, is this as good as you felt in a Yankees uniform?
Yeah, I mean, my first year, I hurt my elbow, and last year, basically, when I had the surgery, I went to spring training with, a little bit of soreness in my elbow, and it took me time for me to get back 100%. And this year I came to spring training 100%, and thanks God I'm being able to be consistent for the most part. That's what you look for as a player, to be consistent.
You're known as a player who likes taking young Latin players who are just breaking through kind of under his wing, showing them the ropes. Why is that important to you?
It is important because the God has really allowed me to play this game for 19 years, and if I don't pass on anything, it doesn't mean anything for me. So you could be a great player, being able to play the game for 20 years or 19 years, and if you don't impact anyone in a positive way, then your career wasn't worth it. So I take a lot of pride into helping the younger guys try to pass on the thing that I have learned in the game of baseball, and hopefully they can take advantage of to that. You can see more Yankees On Demand and Yankees Scoreboard content by clicking here. And you can subscribe on our YouTube channel right there.